Hi and welcome to today's video. We're on a 60k lap around the west side of Calgary out in Springbank. It'll be my longest ride of the year, so looking forward to it, getting out there, seeing how the legs feel. I'm taking you along for the whole ride today, from what I do, what I do to prep for the ride before, from food and checking my bike, to what the bike ride looks like and how I'm fueling on the ride as well. So let's get after it.
I made my go-to breakfast this morning, which I have pretty much every day. It consists of 3 scrambled eggs and overnight oats, and in my oats I used 2/3 of a cup of oats, about 1/3 of a scoop of protein powder, half a cup of plain Greek yogurt, and half a cup of milk. I also put in some frozen berries and sprinkled a bit of granola on top. So this works out to being about 650 calories, 52 grams of protein, and 54 grams of carbs before the berries and granola are added on top.
Alright, so today's going to be like a 60k ride, which is pretty far for me, so I need to make sure that I'm fueling properly while I'm on the bike. So first I'm going to put 1 scoop of this ATP pentacarb into one of my bottles. So that is 26 grams of carbs in one bottle, 750 ml bottle. So that should be good for like an hour or so. That'll probably actually last me the whole ride. And I'll just sip it, mix it with sipping some water and sipping some of the carb mix. And then I've got 2 bananas, which are like 30 grams of carbs each or something like that. And one of these Vel almond berry bars, and it's got 22 grams of carbs. So I'm looking at 60-ish plus 27, 25. So that's 85 plus 20, so 105 grams of carbs for this 60k ride, which will take me around 3 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that. So I think that should be good if you put that in combination with what I've already had today, which is my oatmeal and my eggs, and I might have like a little snack just before I go, like a little bar with like 15-20 grams of carbs as well. So that should keep me going for this whole ride and not make me crash and burn. Fingers crossed.
Okay, so in addition to getting my food all sorted before I go for my rides, I also make sure to do a few things to my bike to hopefully save me from needing to do some roadside mechanical work. First, I always take a look at my chain and give it a bit of a wipe if it's looking crusty, and then I'll sometimes add a bit of lube on there when needed. This is a new chain, so I want to keep it looking relatively fresh and hopefully have it last a long time. Then I'll always check my tire pressure before a ride. I'm not super sure what I should be riding at from a pressure standpoint, but I usually have it around like 85 to 90 psi, and for reference, I'm a 75 kilo guy, and the tires are 28 millimeter Continental GP 5000s. And finally, because it was a hot sunny day, I had to layer up with some sunscreen to protect the legs, neck, and face.
So Camute's taken me on all kinds of bike paths to get out of the city, which I appreciate that Calgary has them, but God, they're slow getting out of the city. So definitely not hitting any speed records so far. This is why we do it. Anything for mountain views. She's stormy out there today, but man, are they nice. Made a quick stop to grab a banana out of my back pocket and had a little friend join me. He's been eyeing me up and just walked over to the fence to say hi. guys. Just saw like 6 deer go by. Whee! Bye, little guys. Found another deer. Hi. Look at him go. Bye-bye. Oh, here comes another one. Whee! Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's a whole family. This is so cool. Look at them all. Hi, guys. My God, this is a different family than what I saw before. There's so many of them. And they're all staring at me. Hopefully there's not like a bear or something that's scaring them. So this is the second family of deer that I've seen. They're over in this field over here. I'm a little bit scared that there might be like a bear around because they keep looking into the forest like there is something scaring them a little bit. So that's a little sketch, but they haven't left yet, so I'm probably okay. I'm gonna turn around though and not keep going down this dead end road into the forest more because I don't want to be bear food and they scare me and I'm alone. So let's head back. Probably cut off like a few kilometers off of the ride, but better safe than sorry. Just like that, we're back into the city. Got a few kilometers to go home. Pretty sick day though. Saw some deer, saw some cows, saw some horses. What else could I want? Uh-oh, bump. Yay, didn't die. And we finish it off on some nice little pathways to get home. Don't have to worry about cars or anything. Hopefully you can hear this. We'll see.
We're just nicely back from the ride. It ended up being just shy of 60K in 2.5 hours at an average speed of 24 kilometers per hour, which are all good numbers for me, my longest ride of the year. But more importantly, I actually was trying to convince myself to not go for this ride. It was overcast and a little bit cold when I was pulling out my bike. I didn't really want to go for a ride, but I figured I'd go anyway. And then it ended up being a sick ride. Like I got to see some deer, got to see some horses and cows and just like get out in nature a little bit. And even though it was still around Calgary, it's awesome to be able to get out into the farmers' fields and feel like you're not in the city anymore. So super happy that I ended up going, and thanks for coming along for the ride with me, and we'll see you in the next one.